It breaks my heart to say it, but that concludes Wales. So we've opted to get a bloody tour bus, haven't we? Wow, I've seen Oreo waffles before. Jesus, oh my God. There's the other one, that's the white one there, that's the 5-story bad boy. Well, I literally look blatantly obvious that I'm looking at their boat, don't I? I'm leant over a boat with a camera on my stomach. Messi's let himself go, and he's got a little Kieran Chebs going on. That one's messy. Oh, it breaks my heart to say it, but that concludes Wales. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly did. Where am I now then? Let's find out, shall we? Well, today I'm at a place that even if you've got a growing disability, they give you a chance, but no other club in your country would give you a chance. Cue Barcelona. Oh, the one man who gave, you know who I'm talking about, old Messi, gave him a chance. He had a growing deficiency, a disability, and at the age of 10, no Argentinian club would sign him or pay for the treatment. This guy, I forgot his name, found him and watched him play, and he was that good on his little debut to Barcelona. He heard about a Gandhi of football, you know, and he was like, what is going on here? Heard about him, went and scouted him, saw him in action, and made him sign a contract on a napkin. Never give up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed Wales, and you're going to enjoy this bloody one. For now, take care, and bye-bye then. As you can see, the new camp's getting a little refurb. What I thought was cool was look at the steelworks. It's the same colours as the team. That's inside the building. You don't normally see that. How cool is that? Let me read this, right? Messi was born in Rosario, Argentina, and by age 5, he was already embarrassing old men. Don't you love that? And that was at local clubs like Grandoli and New Wales Old Boys. He had an insane dribbling talent, but here's the twist. He was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency at the age of 10. Treatments were expensive, and no Argentine club would pay for it. Wait. Enter Barcelona. Oh, you love that, don't you? A scout named Charles Rizak heard whispers of a tiny kid with Messi's skills. Legend has it, Messi came for a trial in 2000. Another child didn't show up, so Messi got extra time to play. He destroyed everyone. Rizak was so blown away, he signed Messi on a napkin. I'm assuming, even if you don't like football, you've heard of Messi. Look at that. No Argentinian club would pay for it. These guys supported him, and that's why he stayed there for so long. Beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, I wonder what we're going to get up to today then. Let's find out, shall we? So we've opted to get a bloody tour bus, haven't we? Why? Well, look at this. Look at all the places you can go to. Like, we're here now, for example, number 13. 3 and 13. You can go to all these places, including the Sagrada Familia and like the big old Arc de Triomphe and all that sort of stuff. See all this, and anyway, it cost, which is the best part, £50 odd, like 56 quid for 2 of us, which is, you're going to see way more for way less in comparison to a taxi. Plus, you don't have to Google where to go. It's given to you. You love that, don't you? Anyway, when we decide to pull off, I'll show you what we get to see. This place is truly out of this world. This is why this is my favourite city on there. I'm not saying there's none better in it, but from my experience and what I've seen in my life, this ticks every single button, or presses every button for me, ticks every box for me. That's what I'm saying. This place has got everything: the history, the architecture, the legalised, the views, the beach, the people, the bloody food, you name it, like, you name it. This place is absolutely stunning. 10 out of 10, or 9.9. There's always room for improvement. We'll find it, we will find it. But for now, it's my favourite place. Like, honestly, that's why I brought my mum here for a birthday. Look at this, look at that fountain. Oh, I'll try and zoom in, come on, zoom. Yeah, we're going past it here. Look at the detail on that, and look at this. This is an accident. We're not supposed to be here. I made a mistake, but I'm glad I did at this point. Look at her. Look at that. This is that one there, the Saint, I'll just point with my finger and move the camera at the same time. So that one's Saint PAU, it says. Absolutely charming. I'll get a better shot as well. Problem is, I thought we was on a red route because it was a red bus, and the blue one that we was on before was a blue bus, so that's where I made the mistake. But now we have to walk down to number 23, which is Sagrada Familia, the big cathedral. Look at this bloody thing. That is mad. What? Doesn't seem like much, does it? All the people eating out here. Wait till you see their view. Ready. Look at that. Did you know? Here's a bloody fun fact for you. That the Sagrada de Familia, all them the four big posts, 4 pillars around it, were built by 1900. This started in 1882. All them towers, the big points, were completed by 1900. The middle one, the centre one, that's dedicated to Jesus, and that's the one taking its time. Online says it's due to be completed by 2026, but we're in July, aren't we? I don't think that's going to happen, especially when they've said it about 6 times to my knowledge before. They're supposed to hit and miss completion dates. I don't know why, because this is Barcelona, isn't it? This isn't Scunthorpe. I'm assuming this place has got a bit of money from what I've seen. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, but let's go and have a little closer look. Something else I've noticed, there's not a lot of homeless out here, but there's a lot of people selling things illegally. I've seen some, I can only assume they're Africans from here, bearing in mind we're in Spain and Morocco's just south of here, isn't it? This might be an earlier step in the old Calais crossings, because when the police showed up, they dipped, and when I say dipped, I haven't seen an adult run that fast since, ever, to be fair, unless it's on TV. Look at that. How nice is that? It's about 10 to 7 now. I am on the way to a sunset boat tour with my mother. That's going to be cool. Why? Because there's snacks and tipples on the boat. Now, I don't drink typically, but I might treat. Jesus Christ, this floor, watch this. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm dealing with. This tour was, I think it was about £50 each, but there's nothing but 5-star reviews all across the board. And we're coming down here early to make sure we found it on time, because it said, we had a message, we will leave without you. This is stunning, isn't it? Oh, this is why I love Barcelona. I've just looked in the world 1 to 10 of beaches, and this wasn't on there. I thought it was, and it said Barcelona beach isn't on there. It is class, or is considered by many to be on there, purely because of its links into the city. You've seen the city earlier on. It is absolutely stunning nightlife with a beach. Now apparently in the world of beaches being so stunning, that being so close to a city is a rarity, and that's why many people believe this should be on the top 10. From what I've just seen there though, I didn't want to record on the beach obviously because there's a lot of bikinis going on and stuff like that, and you know what I mean. But I wouldn't have said it's top 10 worthy because of the, bearing in mind this is my favourite place in the world, because of the links into the city and all that sort of stuff. You could argue it, and that's the only reason why I would put this up there, certainly from the ones I've seen in my life. Yeah, I hope that's shed a bit of a light on it. Now I'm going to try not fall over for the next couple of minutes whilst I find this bloody boat place. Now if you excuse me. With a little BK underneath, that's a Burger King, but you can't really see it. Always go to a Burger King when you're abroad. Why? Because there's always something on the menu you've not heard of before. Oh, what am I talking about? Wow, I've seen Oreo waffles before. Heard of them? No. In a BK, certainly not. Treat yourself. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Salisbury! Salisbury Plain. What? Salisbury Plain. Yeah, I know what you're on about.
There is a canteen.
Yeah.
Famous for the canteen. She worked.
Jesus. Oh my God. This is chill. You will enjoy it, Kira. You will enjoy it.
Yeah, this is bloody better. Look at that. I nearly fell in coming down here, mind, but
This is better.
I haven't been able to record back there because there's music going, and obviously the copyright thing.
I've got hiccups though.
I've just been nearly seasicked. But we survived. We didn't. That's what happens when I have some bloody beer on a boat. Ugh. Beer in general, really. I can't stand the stuff. How that is legal, I don't want to get into it too much. How alcohol is legal and other things aren't, I do not understand whatsoever. Alcohol, vile. Anyway, let's have a look at the front of this boat. I'm going to pretend it's my boat for a minute. You love that, don't you? All the millionaires' boats around there, like I'm talking multi-millionaires. There was no small boats around there. Like, I think one of them had 6 floors or something. It's like, Jesus Christ, why do you need 6 floors for your boat? What are you going to fish, mate? What do you need? What are you taking? Literally everything you've ever owned in your life, and some. Just get one of the. Honestly, if I came into dough where money wasn't an object, and I mean at all, it didn't matter whatsoever, and I was going to get a boat, and I could get a big fat yacht thing, I would just get something like that over there. Not that. The little one underneath it. I thought that was a ship, it's a building. That thing there. Easy, cheap. Well, not cheap, but simples. Oh. I'm loving this. Here it is, look, Quazillionaires Row. And there's more around the back there. I'm not having to dig it. If you got that money, and you know what I mean, I dread to think how much that is. Like, I'm going to guesstimate. I'm going to say in and around the 50 mil mark, 100 mil mark, something like that. That's off its nut, and you know it. I've probably undervalued that as well. If you have that money, fair enough. I've just seen matey boy here. I don't know what we call him. No, wasn't. Well, I hope he wasn't pirate. The bloke in charge of the vessel, if you like. Him. He was just saying that. Well, no, him. He's just been going around, running around, getting all the ropes, tightening everything off, and every turn he does, he has to do it again. Do you really want to be doing that? Obviously, if you've got Wonga to burn, you don't have to be doing that, do you? But there'll be admin, there'll be stuff to do. Get a van. Boats? No. Unless it's a barge, simple, cheap, cheerful. But it just doesn't interest me, to be honest. And if I was going to get one, I was going to say I'd get one like that, but I wouldn't. I'd get one. That's the 600 grand thing that we seen earlier on. I'd get one like that. Like a lot, or even like this, to be fair. This is what I'd get, something stupid, silly like this, something just to absolutely chill, never to go out to sea, because like I said before, well, not what I said, but Roger the Alien said off American Dad, where in the sea do you need to be? Where are you going? Where are you going? Who goes around chasing nautical bloody grid references, eastings and northings, bloody degrees? Let's go to the 502 easting, the 92 northing degree. What's there? I tell you what's there. Water. Give me another reference, grid reference, or whatever degree reference. Give me another one. Come on. I've not been there. I'm not going to go there. But I'll still tell you what's there. Water. Do you want to go again? Water. I'll give you one more one. I'll give you another go. Water. That's what's there. That's it. It really does not interest me one bit. This is nice, as long as you're not feeling sick. Which, in a minute, we're going back out to sea, and we look, we've got the port coming up, the port walls coming up. We're going out to sea. What does that mean? Yep, bags at the ready. There's the other one. Oh, that's the white one there. That's the 5-story bad boy. I'll see if the view gets better in a minute. But I've only got 2x zoom, like I've said before, on this camera. But that's like a 5-story beast. Well, I literally look blatantly obvious that I'm looking at their boat, don't I? I'm leant over a boat with a camera on my stomach. What are you packing in that, mate? Why do you need 5 floors? I'll tell you why. 4 of the floor, the boat's that big. This is what it is. This is how ridiculous it is to me. That boat's that big. You need 4 floors for staff. 4 floors you'll need for staff. Because you're telling me that's not a 50-bedroom boat, is it? For his 49 members of family.